Asbo, come here. He loves me to pieces. He goes to bed with me, he's like my teddy bear.
I can't talk to my family because we don't talk. I mean, really, sometimes you just need someone to grab hold of you and just give you a big old love and a big old shake and say, what the fuck are you doing?
Hello. You all right? You're not looking for business tonight? Are you sure? You have a good night. I wish that I were at the top end of it still. You know, like the escorting, the better side of it, than down here at the bottom.
I've worked in Next, I've worked in Pound Stretcher, I've always done bar work as well. I've done work in the kitchens in pubs, I've done door-to-door sales, done cleaning, I've done all sorts. My childhood was perfect. My mum did everything that she could. She did the best that she could for me, you know. I didn't have a bad childhood. I don't have no dramatic stories or anything. I wasn't abused, I didn't get raped by my uncle or nothing like that. Just thought, I'll try it. I just put myself on it stupidly. I did it to myself. Nobody did it to me. Nobody offered me it. I did it to myself, and 2 weeks after learning it on foil, I had a habit. I was addicted, so yeah. My drug use spiralled. I lost my house by not paying bills. And then, yeah, my friend who I came to live with lived in HOLBECK, and I moved in with her, and that was like 7 years ago. How long have we been friends for, Ceri? A good 10 years. Just over 10 years. Yeah. Wow. Time flies, isn't it, when you're having fun? Well, I won't call it fun. I've never seen you in a dress. You look lovely. You look lovely. It's the first time I've seen you in a dress skirt thing. Yeah. Me and Ceri, we've not always seen eye to eye, but yeah, she took me in and she's looked after me, she's fed me and that, do you know what I mean? She gave me clothes and that so that I could get changed and, do you know, we are friends, if you get what I mean. Be careful, Amy, because the fentanyl's back in Beeston. So just be careful with the gear, mate. You know that fentanyl stuff? A few people have got that in Beeston, so, you know, just be careful, Amy. Yeah, yeah.
I got arrested because I was wanted over one of the other working girls. She's put a report in about me hitting her or something, which I didn't. I could lose everything. Everything. I don't just mean my place, I mean everything again. All my belongings, everything. I can't stand it saying that it's not available, webpage. Wi-Fi's on it saying I'm connected, yeah. Wi-Fi available now, at last. What's this one say? Hi, it says my name, it says his name, it says where he's from, I drive. please check out and read my profile and feedback. What do you think? Fancy shitting on me? I look forward to hearing from you. Well, £120 for the hour, you see. It's a lot safer, I feel it is anyway, because I can pick and choose my jobs. Do you know what I mean? Like say that weeing, pooing and vomiting. If I didn't want to do that, which I didn't, the vomiting, I said that to him, then you don't have to, do you know what I mean? He can say, oh, well, it don't matter, then I'll go and see another person, do you know what I mean? You can't really pick and choose your guys out on the street.
My leg's fucked. I've had DVT a few times, but fucking getting abscesses and just fucking sore. It's like I did one in my ankle last week. I must have fucking missed in my leg. I must have pushed it in when it wasn't in vein. I must have done for it to have swollen up like that. This lad I know just says, oh, can you watch me snake for a bit? And he hasn't been back for it. The mice. 3 blind mice. You just leave it to defrost for half an hour and then it fucking eats it. Cute, aren't they? I feel sorry for him. It died cute.
I'm going for the sports look today. He's been driving around though, but he wants £10 for sex. He just spoke to me earlier. He was driving around up there, and then he pulled up to me, and I went and spoke to him, and he was like, oh, £10 for sex in your breast. I says, no, you're all right. I don't do that even when I'm rattling. I'm worth more than £10. I'm worth a lot more than £10. I don't care what anybody says.
The first time I did it, it was, I don't know, it was quite a buzz. I'd done it after a night at lap dancing, and it was £200, and it was 20 minutes. I mean, lap dancing, it is good money, but I mean, you can be all night long for that money. Or you can go to an hotel for an hour, and it's never an hour. 20 minutes, half an hour tops, and you're gone. It's very rare that it's an hour. Who lasts an hour?
I can have loads of plans in my head, what I want to do and what I'm going to do, and I don't know, it just goes to pot like I might have a spice joint and, and then that's it for me, innit? I'm done for. I come and seen it the other day and I don't think I left till that next day, did I? No. I only came for 10 minutes.
I can't believe you've been charged with it. I really don't understand it. That won't come to nothing.
Well, he wants to know, because otherwise I'm going to jail. So you better be writing to me.
I don't understand it. Well, whoever was working at CPS that day obviously got
Do you know why
out
they said it?
alongside a bed, didn't they? That's all right for him, innit? But I couldn't do that because drugs have ruined my body too much. And I'm covered in scars and shit like that, so it'd just be not appropriate. I just won't feel comfortable doing it, and I'm not much of a talker. It just wouldn't flow out my mouth smoothly,
yeah.
I'd feel.
Yeah.
I'd much rather just fucking give a blowjob.
If you don't want to have a conversation with him, you don't really have a conversation, do you, Adele?
Do you want me to lay down or bend over? After 10 minutes, are you going to come or what?
We would be the only two girls between 4 and 6 in the morning. Anyway, every morning without fail, there'd be no other girls, would there? And we'd be dead opposite each other on each corner.
I found it a bit intimidating.
That were the words, yeah.
No, but what it is like with most girls down there, the heroin and crack can make them do things that they probably wouldn't normally do in it. With all girls in there in general, I couldn't fucking have naught to do with them. They're not my fucking cup of tea. It's not someone I'd choose to go and have a...
Ah, thank you very much.
I wouldn't want to talk about you.
What about me then, if you went on drugs? Would you still entertain me, do you think?
In small doses.
I thought so.
I was getting complaints over the dog barking and that all the time. It were pissing me off, it was too big, it was making my house smell, dog hairs all over, stinking me, I didn't want it on my furniture, do you know what I mean? I said to her, don't have the dog on the furniture, you know, so I just got that pissed off. I was like, look, you're going to have to go find somewhere else for it to go then. And she was like, oh, for fuck's sakes and that, and she never came back. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off that you haven't been to see me though, Amy, since, you know. Well, I'm a bit pissed off that you haven't been up, and I've tried ringing you, obviously you haven't had your phone, but you could have called up or tried to get in touch with me or whatever, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hadn't had your number, but
people have seen you though.
Yeah.
Haven't beat and whatever else. Like,
I've been meaning to come up here and see you, but I've just been sidetracked, not been getting out of bed until like 6, 7 o'clock.
I understand, I get it. I know where you're at, do you know what I mean? I know where you're at, but I didn't tell you to leave, Amy, that I was getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not worth losing my house over. The dog's not worth losing my house over. You lot weren't worth losing my house over.
Yeah.
You were my mate, I would never see you out on the street, but you could have come back.
Yeah.
The dog had fleas, do you know what I mean? So obviously, they've jumped off out, they're living in the carpet and whatever else. Look, do you know what I mean?
They're flea bites.
I can get rid of them, I can get that home stuff, but I'd rather just get the council to come and do it and they just do it all top to bottom, do you know what I mean? So anyway, while I'm subject to this fumigation thing though, I think that it's only right that you should give me some finger towards though.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
just put $5 in your back pocket so you can get some stuff for them. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm ready to give it all up, but you know what I mean? But drug use, isn't it? It's hard, it's a bad cycle, it's a vicious cycle. It is nasty, very nasty, very, very nasty. But you can't help it. You still do it. As much as you don't want to be doing it, you'll still do it. It's not what we're supposed to be doing, really, is it? Standing on street corners like pieces of meat, waiting for men to pick us. Do you know what I mean?